I so graciously said that I would do a demo. I had to have a picture to do, and somebody had mentioned that they wanted to see how I do my dog portraits. So I have a friend at work that she just got a new camera, and she was asking a whole bunch of questions before she got it and everything, and so she's been showing me her actual pictures that she's been taking. Well, there was one that I absolutely fell in love with. I thought it would be totally awesome, and that was this one. So I thought, okay, that's it. I'm going to do that one for the demo on a 5x7, and kept looking at it. And it's like, yep. And then all of a sudden, I was like, nope. I don't know why. Got onto wet canvas, went to the reference image library, went through the dog section. It's like, okay, I got to find a dog I really like. So I'm clicking, didn't even pay attention to breed or anything, just started clicking. And I'm looking along, and all of a sudden I seen this one picture, and I was like, that's cute. Blew it up, made sure, blew up to a larger size, because sometimes they're still, the same size.
Yeah.
And blew it up, it's like, oh great, it's got all the detail I want. I love the expression on the face. Okay, who did this so I can give them, I looked down, Art Mutt. Beth Ann from our group. And so I printed out a little girl. Her name's Penelope.
Oh.
And I love the expression on her face. And with me, whenever I go to do a piece of work, I look at whatever it is I'm going to do, I have to like it for me to do it. Because if I don't, then it's no fun. There's no enjoyment to it. And like I said, that piece just said, boom, I've got to do that one. So what I normally do is, whatever size I'm working at, that's what I printed up, and that's this, and my scalpel goes to work with me whenever I go to work, so that way I can pull it out. This is actually a good find.
Not that you actually work on it at work.
During my lunch. My wife was out shopping, and she found, she wants to get an ebook reader. And she found this in a bin for clearance items, and it was only $4. It's an ebook reader holder. It's
like
foam padded and everything. Well,
Just
Perfect.
one 5x7 fits perfect. It's protected. I don't have to worry about it. I usually fold up my reference and put it in there as well. A scalpel, the kind that I use, will set in there, and it's totally fine. And I also took some medical tape, surprise, medical tape, and I have another scalpel tape there in case I want to use it a different. And then I usually have another one that I tape on there also. Now, before I got this was my traveling case, and I like to stay organized, so.
Oh my.
Now, as you can see, it's got 2 pockets here. Well, I'm always afraid that my inks are going to pop, open up, leak all over the place. So I actually took them and taped them into 3 packs of each. So whenever I need them, I don't even unwrap them. I just unscrew them. Piece of plexiglass that I carry also. Dab it on there, add my water on there, there you go. And I always make sure that I clean it off after every use, because you don't want it all nasty and dirty.
Yeah.
As you can see, I do that all the time. But usually I don't carry all this stuff with me, but when you pack on the last night before you're leaving, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I just took everything I had and threw it in there. Get it out of the way. This, you guys have heard of me talk about the Westcott knife. I showed it to Lorna. She absolutely fell in love with it. It's really nice. I got it at a Big Lot store. I don't even know if I have any free scalpel blades in here.
There's one taped inside your kit.
I was seeing if you all paid attention.
Diana was.
And this one, I actually, whenever I first started using this, I would break off my scalpel blades because they wouldn't fit in most X-Acto holders. So if I can do this without slicing my finger off, I would break them off to where I could slide it in and it would go in deeper. And I would put them in quite far. The nice thing I like about this knife is a normal X-Acto holder, you have to hold onto the blade right and twist it shut. Well, if you look closely, there is a notch right there. And the jaw out here has a tab that sticks up. You slide that out, the blue part, you slide it out, you push on the blue part, you turn, and it holds the knife in place and tightens itself to where your fingers aren't anywhere near the blade. And as clumsy as I am, that's a good thing. So it will hold sewing needles, it will hold
Tungsten?
tungsten, not the tungsten I got from Mark. I have to put a piece of tape on it. Or I'll slide it down into the edge here, one of the outside edge for a needle.
Great.
Needles under your
It's under
bag.
your bag right there.
You just buried it.
You guys are
Brand
too
new.
good. But for a needle and stuff like that, I'll actually put it on the outside of the jaw and then tighten it up.
Okay, could you repeat where you got that from?
I got this from a store called Big Lots. Not
Big
everybody.
Lots?
Yeah, Big
However-
Lots.
However, I will tell you, they don't carry them anymore. I've looked through it
What's
times.
the brand?
I have
branding?
gone to 2 different Big Lots. One store says we've never heard of them. The other one has a whole shelf full.
So if we paid for them, would you buy them for us and send them?
Sure. I think they're only, what, $3, I think is what the price was on them. So, which I'm totally surprised because this is one of my favorite tools for a while. I'm finding that I find tools, I fall in love with them, and then I find something else. And I fall in love with that, and then I find something else.
Yeah. Can I see the tool?
Yeah.
So you put
Yeah,
the
another
needle on
here.
the side there?
Huh?
You put the needle on the side, kind of?
Yeah, when you pass it around, that's why I put it back in there. I just put it off to the side. And then tighten it back down and it clamps down really nice. The tool of choice for me right now, I would have to say is a scalpel. And this one's a little bit different from what everybody else seems to. It's got a slide up cover. I got a friend who supplies these for me. I can't get them all the time, but anytime I need one, I have access to them.
I have a bunch of those that they sent me on accident when I ordered some blades. They sent me those, and I love the cover.
Yes, the
But
slide
I
up.
don't like the flat handle. My hand goes, what is this?
The flat hand, I've gotten used to it because if I'm at work and very rarely do I ever forget things. If I realize after I got to work, oh my gosh, I left my tools at home.
Yeah.
Well,
you
like I
got
said,
one
I have a
right there.
friend, I have it right there. Well, I've grown to where I actually use this like this now. It has flexibility to it.
And I love that flexibility.
I hated that flexibility. Now, it feels strange. It takes a while to get used to whenever I finally use whatever it is I'm looking for that I can't find. The X-Acto knife. I prefer this now.
Yeah.
So, the nice thing about it is, not only do you have the number 11, but
I have got to try one.
I think that's like a 15, I think. It's a monster. I like to call it as the machete. 'Cause I mean, it's huge. And then they also, this one came the same way, or I could get these individually wrapped, foil wrapped. It's smaller. I use these for whenever I want to clear out larger areas, like the dog tire debris.
Can you rotate it